Hey y'all, it's your girl Renata Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. It is springtime, and so we're gonna do a little makeup today and get into some spring colors today. I'm excited for that. I'm gonna be honest, I am sleepy. Oh my gosh, like something happened. Like I ate and fatigue like really slapped me in the face real hard, but I ate like 2 hours ago, so I don't know why I'm so tired, but like whatever. Here we go. So we're gonna start with some concealer on the lid so we can even this out soon. Prep for the eyeshadows. So we're officially in May. This is May 1st, I believe. March. No, we're officially in April. Jesus Christ. Can't get my things together. We're officially in April, which still crazy because the year is just passing by. Like, who would have thought as a kid that you would be like, yeah, it's year 2024. It's crazy. How has everyone's year been so far? Have you been like accomplishing some things? Have life been doing the things and you just trying to like get by, girl? Let me know in the comments which one it is. And let's talk about it a little bit. My year's been going okay. It's starting to pick up a little in a good way. So that's cool. I feel like sometimes God will give me like, you know, cute little wins. I feel like sometimes he gives me cute little wins so that I don't completely lose my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how like life, life is a journey, girl. You start to understand the older you get. But you know, sometimes life is just not doing the things that you expected it to do. And you trying all you can and it's just not doing the things. And you can get really like down about it, right? I feel like sometimes God will give you like these little sprinkles of a win. Just so that you don't completely lose it in the process. Yeah, so I feel like I'm experiencing that. I'm experiencing little sprinkles of wins, little tiny ones that like still keeps my head in the game and still keep me like, okay, maybe this is still the path I'm still supposed to be on. So yeah, I've been experiencing that, which is great. Look, I'm gonna take what I can get. A win is a win. All right, I want to go into this pretty color here. It is giving very spring to me. I'm trying to figure out if I want to make it like a simple thing. Something that's easy. Yeah, we're going to keep it easy. To me, spring is easy. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, we're keeping her easy. Oh, now I wish I'd have got dressed and everything. This is a beautiful color. Oh my gosh. Why is she this cute? Oh, why is she that cute? Alright, so I'm just going in with like this medium brown. It's this shade here. This is out of my, what is this? Urban Decay Honey Palette. This is in the shade Drip. And then I probably got a smaller brush, but we're going to make sure that brush is like, it's going to go like flat like this, but in the crease. I hope that makes sense. And we're going to go right over top of that fold of skin. So you see how the pink is up here on like the puffy part little? Yeah, we're gonna blend those two together. We're not gonna go over top of that. We're gonna go right into that pink that's on the puffy part. I know y'all been listening to Cowboy Carter. Of course I have. And I am, first of all, I'm so into it. I've been wanting cowboy boots for a long time, for some years now. And this just gave me the push and a reason to actually pull the trigger and get the cowboy boots. This is like all the encouragement I need to like live out like a slight cowgirl dream. I ain't like a southern girl. I ain't no country girl like that. You know, my relatives are. I'm a city girl for real. Like, put me in the country for like a good 2 weeks, maybe just a week at this point. That's it. And I just want to eat good and then go back to the city. That's all I want to do. I feel like I get more vocals on this album like I was looking for on the last one. The last one, Renaissance, was great. Don't get me wrong. But when I first turned on Renaissance, I was like, oh, wait, where are the vocals? It just seemed like Renaissance was more like energy, beats type thing versus vocals first. And it could have just been me. Whatever. But yeah, I was just looking for some more vocals. I like an opportunity to try to scream at the top of my lungs and sound like Beyonce when I'm alone in the house. Like, you know, I know it's not gonna happen. But I like to attempt, you know what I mean? And I felt like Renaissance was not giving you, you know, a dangerously in love moment to like try to scream at the top of your lungs, I'm in love with you. You set me free. You wasn't doing that on Renaissance. But I feel like Cowboy Carter gives you like some more vocals and more opportunity to do that, which I love. As with all her albums, she gives you a history lesson. I love that. I think I'm gonna go in. This is the Coffee and Cocoa palette by Beauty Bakery. I'm gonna go in with this like deeper shade here. Use that as like my liner, upper and lower lash line situation. That's the plan. Let's see how it goes. I think this is Beauty Bakery's pencils. Yeah, these are their brushes as well. So super cute little spatula in there. But yeah, I love that she gives you a history lesson. You're gonna end up with questions like who is this, who's that, or put a snippet of this or that person on her album. So you go down the rabbit hole of like, well, at least I do. I go down the rabbit hole of Googling things, trying to figure out things, why things make sense. I like to do that, like to piece the things together. The song Blackbird, first of all, I went through the rabbit hole a little bit of like the history of the song and why it's so important and everything like that. So nice, so beautiful, loved it, right? And then you see all of like the girls who've been doing, I don't know, this eyeshadow gonna work today, y'all, because it's not trying to deposit. Okay, so I went in with that eyeshadow shade and this pencil, and I'm just like going back and forth, trying to build it up. It seems like that's as good as it's gonna get. I don't want to use a black eyeshadow. I don't know, I just feel like that's gonna make it too harsh. And that's not what I'm going for today. But yeah, the song Blackbird. And I love like the history of it, but then also because like what was the guy, like Paul McCarthy, I believe, and he wrote it. And you know, bird in like the UK means girl, so like black girl. He was writing it about like the civil rights things going on, and like, you know, the things, I just lost it, one of the exact things going on at that moment, just lost it, just left me. But yeah, so you know, black girl, right? Well, then Beyonce went and got like these girls who were like, they've been doing their thing in like the country space. But of course, you know, they weren't mainstream. We didn't really know about them because they black girls in the country space and they don't want them to get their shine. But Beyonce went and gathered all of the black girls in the country space who they try not to get their shine to and put them all on the vocals on a Blackbird song. And at first I was like, oh, okay, that's like really sweet. But then thinking about like the whole meaning of the song and like why it was written and the idea of it, and then she went and got the black girls, and it's like you were waiting for this moment to arrive. It's like, oh, I just thought it just made it even more pretty, and like the idea of it just made it way more pretty in my opinion. And then just watching all the girls and their reactions to like hearing themselves on the song, working on the, it's so nice. I'm so happy for them. I think it's such a beautiful thing. Alright, I'm gonna put on lashes. These are just like some easy, like demi wispy knockoff type lashes. So just putting those on real quick. Per my usual, I thought I was recording and I wasn't. I just took a makeup wipe and I wiped under my eye to get the fallout. And then I let it dry some. And now we're gonna do a little skin prep, just to smidge it. When I tell you I need to throw this in the trash, I just haven't gotten around to it. We're gonna take the bit of this like dewdrops from the Glow recipe that we can get, and we're gonna dab in here. And you're not gonna judge me. We're gonna put that there. And then I'm gonna go in with my moisturizer. This is the Deep Rose by Fresh. And I'm putting very little. I'm not doing a whole lot of skin prep because I already did that earlier today. Just as like my daily routine. So we're gonna go in with this concealer. This is the Milk Concealer. It is in 18 Warm. And this is 15 NW, which I got kind of by accident, but don't want to waste it. So we're just gonna put a little bit in the inner part. This is Juvia's Place bronzer in the shade Caramel. Can't get my thoughts and my words to match up. And we're just gonna place that in the areas. But yeah, so with the album, I'm really into the album. I like the slower songs. It gets me in my feels a bit. I'm enjoying that. what is it? Oh, so far, like at the moment, my favorite song is Yaya. When I tell you Yaya makes you want to, like, it's giving me Tina Turner with her backup. If you looked at like an old clip of Tina Turner and her backup singers, they used to be dancing for their life. Like, I mean, everybody's bills was past due and they had to get paid that day. Like, that's how hard they were dancing and killing it. And that song Yaya just really puts me there in like a Tina Turner type of space with her backup singers, and they just like getting it. It's like they are shaking the tail feather. It's amazing. I love that song. I love that song so much. I love that song. It's not like, oh, I can say something about all of the songs on the album, because although I've listened to the whole album, I'm looking for something. So far I like what I've heard on the album, what I've been hearing. I don't like to be one of those people that, you know how some people be like really giving like full-on critiques as if they're like they really got some credentials out here and they ain't got not one. I don't want to be one of them type of people, but you know, what I like is what I like, and you know, maybe what I don't like so much, I don't like so much. But so far I do like the vibe of the album. I haven't sat with all of them, you know, well enough, I don't think. For me, it takes some time for albums to like, not grow on me, but I just need some time to like sit with them, get to know them. Like, let's get to know each other, you know? I like how I feel when I'm listening to the album. I like that I can put certain songs or certain situations and relate it to certain things. So yeah, I'm just enjoying getting to know the album. Y'all, these brows, the way these need to be done and the way it's making my life way more difficult. So I'm going to take a little concealer from the bottom and we're going to try to carve out a brow, okay? Because when people paint it with makeup and they're like, oh, I don't know how to do. First of all, have you even tried? Let's start there. Because most of us are really just doing the best we can with what we got. And it's not a one size fit all. It's like people don't understand that. Makeup is not a one size fits all. There's not a rule, in my opinion. There's no rules to makeup. You get it done in the best way that makes sense to you when you call it a day. That's it. That's really it. And I normally don't carve out my brows, but like in situations like these when these brows ain't done, ooh, we really gotta make some magic happen at that point. And I like that before Beyonce released the album, she was like, you know, this is not a country album, it's a Beyonce album. And I love that because I feel like the world was so ready to be like, this ain't country, it's not country. Oh, calm down, you guys. Just everybody take a breather. Also, the song Tyrant reminds me of the girl Tanner Adele. Her music. She's a country music artist and she got a song called Buckle Bunny. Love. But she's a country artist and a lot of her songs have like more of like a hip hop type of influence, but she's a country artist. So I do feel like just like anything else in life, country is evolving. And so just because you got a little more bass to your song and maybe a little less banjo, that don't mean that it's not country exactly. Like you just experimented with that song. And I'm talking about in Tanner Adele's case, how she mixes a lot more bass into her songs than the typical like what we call country music instruments. And Tyrant reminded me of her music, and she's on, Tanner Adele is on the song Tyrant. I'm gonna use what is this? This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Foundation. I'm gonna use that to fill in the gaps today. I want to get myself together. Today is not the most organized day for me. It's just really not. I don't know what I was thinking with when I put that bronzer on like I did. Today's just not. Every day is not going to always be an organized day. Okay? So, I guess we can get over it. Let me find a brush for this. Because I promise you, I'm like all over the place. all over the place. Blending out this bronzer. And while I'm all over the place, I'm like, why are things not looking right? Because you're all over the place. You're all out of order, and you're not used to being so out of order. I'm using the Danessa Myricks Universal. Is it Universal? Evolution powder. I did not think I was going to like this powder, but let me tell you something about this powder, okay? It's great. And I've been using a puff for like the past like 3-4 weeks. Okay, as always, I'm late to the party. But I did not know this was a party that was worth attending, okay? This puff, I went and bought me like 10 more. Oh my gosh, the puff is amazing. It like deposits like the right amount of like powder, like a little bit. But it's like, it's such like a, it gets in all the fine little, it's great. Like a brush could never. I enjoy a puff. I enjoy a puff. And especially having like fine lines, a puff is it. Like, a puff is it for me. I guess let's try to put on some mascara and look like a full lash. Because right now we're looking real incomplete. I've been using my Makeup Forever powder again, pressed powder. I have a video about it. I didn't like it when I first got it. It just seemed ashy, which can be on brand for Makeup Forever. But it just seemed ashy, and I was just like, this isn't gonna work. But lately I've been back into it, like just using to like an extra layer of like setting my makeup, and it's been going okay lately. And then I'm gonna go in with my Fenty bronzer. So I'm gonna go in with my lip liner. This is in BFF3 in ColourPop. And then I'm going in with this nice pink, soft pink. This is in Seductress by Lorac Cosmetics. This is Skin Glass by North Face. This is in the shade Ever. This is Snapdragon by Becca Cosmetics. Oh, she's cute. Oh, that is so cute and springy. Yeah, I just wanted to create a look that was just like springy and easy. You ever see like Halle Bailey? She's like the first one that comes to mind. Everyone does it, but she's the first one that comes to mind. But you ever notice like Halle Bailey, if she's wearing like a lavender purple on her lids, or she's wearing like a really soft baby blue eyeshadow on her lid, like it's so easy and simplistic but beautiful, and she'll just have her soft color hair and the rest of her face, and everything is just very natural, very dewy, gorgeous. And that's what I wanted for this. I saw the color, it's a bold color kind of, but I just want to soften it out and just, yeah, let it be easy. Like, why do so much when the eye is doing it all? Also, you know, look, I know a lot of people, everyone is not Beyonce fan. Everybody's not gonna like this album and all things. But like, you know, if you don't like it, not like it over there. Don't mess up the party for the rest of us who do enjoy it. That's all I'm saying. Like, let us enjoy this in peace. And you can dislike it over there in peace. You know what I mean? It's like the iPhone people coming after the Android people, and the Android people be like, why can't we just live? Like, just let us be. Like, it's cool. Like that. You know what I mean? But, yeah, if you've listened to the album, let me know your favorite song so far, if you even like it. If you don't, you can skip this convo. I just want to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I just want it to be a good time. It don't need to be a debate. Everybody don't like everything. We get that. It's cool. But I hope you enjoyed this look. I do. I love this. I love it way more than I expected to. I hope you guys enjoyed this look and this time with me. Please don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see y'all next time, another video. Bye.